Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of Box Seats. This is a show where we talk about sports with comedians. And when I tell you we got a lot to talk about of what's going on in the world today, boy, let's get it started. My man Howie Bell with his perfect internet is in the building. How you doing,
Yeah,
Howie?
man. It's got to be the best internet in the world. It's that Detroit Wi-Fi.
Yeah, that is. That is. How you doing, man? How
I'm
everything?
doing good, man. How you doing, good brother?
I'm doing all right, doing all right. We got a lot to talk about, man. So we get these other fellas in here. My man Mo, the comedian known as Maurice Smith. How you doing, Mo? How everything?
How we got that what up though internet, huh?
What up, though?
What up though?
Hey, we do what we want to do when we want to do. That's what
That's
we
how it is. What up though?
Uh,
do.
we try to bring in D Jones. I don't know if it looked like he's dead trying to come in. I'm not
See,
sure.
he got that what up though internet too.
He looked like he do.
He do.
He do.
He on the other side of town.
Oh man, that Detroit internet. I'll wait till he come in. I see him come in and I'll bring him in. We got a lot to talk about, man. Man, I mean, there's just so much going on in the world. So let me get this stuff set up straight. Let me get you up in here first, Howie. Howie, look like D Jones in the building. D, hold on, let me bring him in. D, you all right, bro, over there, bro? You
I'm here.
good?
I don't know what happened, man. Went blank for a second. I don't know what's going on.
Oh man, that Detroit internet, man, that Detroit internet. You know what I mean?
We ain't
But
paid a bill over here.
there it is.
That's-
Pay the bill. Howie. So
He froze already.
yeah, it looked like he did. Howie froze up. Howie, come on, bro. We just started.
I'm right here.
It don't sound like it. It don't sound.
I'm right here, brother.
You
You
know
won't hear
you
me,
good.
but I'm right here. Yeah, I'm
Oh.
right here, man.
Okay. All right. Let's get ready to get started. I'm gonna talk to you. See, let's see if you could go in and I'm sure you guys yesterday heard about the shooter who went in New York and he goes off. Last night I'm watching on CNN. I said to my wife Howie, I said, man, they said the NFL was in that building. Wouldn't it be something he was going up to the NFL headquarters? Howie, come to find out, he was going to NFL headquarters. He went on the wrong elevator. What's your thoughts when you hear about this?
Hey, man. First of all, I want to say, can you hear me pretty good?
Yeah, you're all right. Mm-hmm.
All right. I want to condolences to the families of those people, and the police officer, of course, that lost their lives. Man, I feel so bad for them, man. They didn't deserve that. And this guy wanted to have CTE from what his statement was. I think he
Yeah, Howie's breaking up a lot.
or whatever.
How you breaking up a lot, bro? You're gonna have to go out and come back in. Go out, come back in. I'll bring you right back in. Okay, I can't hear him. Howie's gonna have to come back in. Mo, give me your thoughts, man. Talk about, man, what's your thoughts on obviously hearing about the shooter goes off in the NFL and he going up to NFL headquarters.
Yeah, for like how he was saying, I think, to kind of piggyback on what he was trying to say, like, first of all, like, it's sad. Condolences to the fan, prayers to those who lost people who were shot, the officer that was shot. I think there's an NFL employee that was shot. I think they're in critical.
Yeah.
I don't know all the logistics, but it's sad, man. And when they say he was at the NFL building, I didn't have no doubt in my mind was he going to the NFL. He was going in my mind, all right. And then I found out later about the note that he had on him. It makes me wonder what was he really going through. Because that CTE is real, man. I think. I mean,
Yeah.
a lot happens to dudes. Some guys don't really, have a happy ending after the NFL career.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not trying to give him any reason to do what he did. It was uncalled for. I understand that it's just that it's that mental part after your career it can be really detrimental to people. And it makes me wonder if the NFL really paid attention to them like they should be, or is this just one that got through the cracks or whatever.
Yeah. I mean, we hear these type of things. So D, what's your take on this, D? I'll come back to you in a second, Howie.
Well, yeah, it is very unfortunate. It's really sad to hear somebody lost their life, um, especially murder, and I think it was suicide, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think they had other incidents in the NFL with people who had CTE, who Junior Seau, I believe, committed suicide.
Yeah.
But I didn't. Was he an ex-football player? Because I didn't hear that.
Yeah, he was trying to. Yeah, he was trying to get into the league. He wasn't an NFL player, but he did play football. He was trying to get into the league. Yeah.
So I think it was more to it. Maybe it was because he didn't make the league plus the CTE.
Yeah.
Because you know what, it's got to be more than just CTE. Yeah, I think it might have been a regret that his life didn't go as he planned, and I got this head injury from trying to get in the league.
And maybe somebody blackballed me at the NFL headquarters. You know,
something like that. So
yeah.
I think it's a little bit deeper, and I wish it wouldn't have happened, man. That's sad to go out like that.
Yeah, I agree with that. Howie, let me hear if your internet's good. Let's go. Go, Howie. You got the floor.
Hey, I apologize to the other part of the man cave. But I'll say this real quick. Number one, he didn't even play college. He played college football or NFL. Let's get that part together. That's facts. That's already been. Now, could he have had CTE? Absolutely. In high school.
Can you all hear Howie good? Because he's bouncing.
No. Hey, Howie, go upstairs.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Howie.
Go upstairs, get out the cave.
So wait a minute. So this guy didn't play because I didn't get to hear live. Because I'm at work. I'm up and out early in the morning. So the only thing I got was what they had at the 5 o'clock news this morning. So I haven't really heard a lot.
Well, this is what they said. They said he was trying to make the league. He was trying to play in college football, but he had a lot of CTE issues and he had a lot of obviously mental health issues. So he blamed somebody, and that's number one. Number two, he drove all the way from Las Vegas, and the minute he got to New York, he didn't stop for nothing. The minute he got to New York, he double parked his car outside the NFL headquarters and went in the building and then went off. And he walked from his double parked car with a M4 rifle and in front of everybody and walked in the lobby, shot a couple people, including the cop, then goes to the elevator. After he goes to the elevator, a woman comes out the elevator that he does not shoot at all. He gets in the elevator, goes up to the 33rd floor, shoots a couple people, then goes to the 34th floor and shoots that lady at the desk, and then shot. No, he goes to the 34th floor and then shot himself. He shot everybody on the 33rd floor, on the 34th floor, and shot himself. Now, the problem was that I was saying is that he literally went on the wrong elevator, according to the FBI today. That's what happened. You know what I mean? FBI is saying today, the news came out today, and Roger Goodell made a statement saying that it's clear that from the note he left, he was going up to the NFL headquarters. You know what I mean? And I literally said to my wife last night, I was like, boy, I think he was going to the NFL. Even though it wasn't said at that time, but it was released this morning. And then it was released this last night that he had CTE issues at 2 or 3 in the morning. They said that too. So again, we got these CTE issues, man. You got people playing ball with this. I don't know, man. You all could say what anybody want to say one more thing while we wait for Howard to come in? Do you want to say something else?
Man, right.
Go ahead.
That's a wild one. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I had misinformation or given out. He ain't accomplished a damn thing. Nah. You know what I'm saying? He had
a mission. He had a mission.
He had a mission. He was a very. I tell you this much. He was a very focused individual to drive from Vegas to New York.
Yeah.
And not change your mind. Not change your mind at one gas station because he had to stop a few times. And where they get the money from?
Yeah, they're gonna give you all of that. Howie's back. Howie, let me see if we can hear you now. Good. Go ahead, Howie.
Man, I apologize for the connection. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
He's back.
Yeah.
Good. Go ahead, Howie. The floor is yours.
So I heard some of the stuff y'all were saying. Y'all couldn't hear me. But he did drive from Vegas. Now, here's the thing. This guy, like I was saying before I got off, this guy didn't play beyond high school. Okay? Mm-hmm. So he went there. Listen, man. Mental illness is a real deal in America, bro.
Yeah.
And we keep forgetting that. This guy was delusional, man. He had this in his mind that he was going to take this out on the NFL or whoever he was going for. I mean, it didn't make sense.
Mm-hmm.
Because it doesn't make sense when you have, a mental illness or when you're schizophrenic and when you have all these problems and you're on drugs and these different things, man. This guy wasn't right. So we say, okay, yeah, he was targeting the NFL because of X, Y, and Z. But he really was just on something weird and different.
Mm-hmm.
It really wasn't. It really wasn't about the NFL, to be honest. I think that's what they're trying to spin it as.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And because this guy didn't even come close to college.
See, but here's the thing,
I
Howard.
got a couple theories though.
Okay, I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give you the floor in a second, D. I want you to get your theories out. Here's the thing, though. Howard, I just want to make sure we clear on one thing, and you already said it. Mental health is an issue, bro. In his mind, he could have probably thought he was gonna make it to the NFL. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You don't know. So he probably like, they had it out for me ever since I was a cop trying to get
yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
In his mind, because we don't know.
Yeah.
We all.
He got like eight voices speaking to him.
Yeah, that's very true. D, give me your hypothesis, D. What's your hypothesis?
So were you still going to ask the top 5 reasons he did this or not?
Yeah. Don't give me any of them.
I'll wait. I'll wait.
Okay. Yeah, please wait, because I want to get we definitely going to do the top 5 reasons. We're going to jump into that. Howie, let me go to the next story, because the next story is an NFL related story too, which is really crazy that I found out. And I didn't hear nobody talking about this. So let me pull up the story. I didn't hear nobody talk about this. Let me make sure we get this straight. Where am I at? Okay. Because, I got to get my notes together. And, of course, now I don't see it. You know what I mean? Anyway, this is what I heard over the weekend. I want to make sure that we get it. I apologize. Well, anyway, there was an NFL player on Friday. I'm looking forward to my notes right now. There was an NFL player on Friday who kissed a fellow NFL player, and the minute he did it, here we go. Christian Wilkins was released by the Las Vegas Raiders on Thursday because he kissed a fellow player on the head, and the teammate took offense to it. The source told ESPN's Adam Schefter. Now, he got immediately released, Howie. You know what I mean? Because he kissed the player. Now, what they're not telling you is how much of a ruckus this really was and everything else, because obviously a player, he leaned over and kissed a grown man on the forehead while he was sitting down. Now, me and we all men here. You know what I mean? We all cool here. But I'm sure all of us would have a problem if one of us was to lean over and kiss somebody else on the forehead. I don't care what nobody says. You know what I mean? I'd be like, Negro, something wrong with you, and you get mad, automatically, I'm not sweet in any way, shape, or form, and they're not putting it out there of what the drama it was. But once he did it, he got cut, Howie. He got cut. So I want to bring that to your attention, Howie. What's your thoughts on this?
Well, hey man, look, I'm glad he got cut, because I'm gonna tell you why. I've seen this before on the internet. This is like some kind of joke or some kind of prank where a man kisses another man on the forehead. I've seen this before. This is on social media.
Yep.
And so he did that, and he was trying to be funny. Now, I don't know if he was trying to be funny or Fred Sanford funny.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Fred Sanford hit you quick.
I ain't heard that in a long time.
Hey, Fred Sanford hit you with you know what I'm saying? But I don't know if that was the case. But because it is a prank online. I've seen this.
Yeah.
But everybody don't play like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And everybody not on it like that. And this new age, this new wave got people thinking you can do all this rainbow activity and not be held accountable.
Rainbow activity. You're right. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Howie,
because you know what it is? Everybody don't play like that. Mm-hmm. Everybody don't play like that. And, that's my whole thing. He should have got cut. You know why I don't play like that? Dealing with different people, different men. Hey, man, we ain't out here in the world like that, dog. We got a team. We ain't playing like that. Hey, man, you're out of here.
Not only that, it's the NFL. You know what I mean? It's the NFL. Make sure we get in that with that. Mo, what's your take on this, bro?
Yeah, I saw this yesterday. I think the dude was already released or something happened because he was creating a lot of problems for Vegas anyway before he kissed the dude on the forehead. It was like he didn't have a surgery he was supposed to have in the off season. They had taken away money from him. It was like a whole bunch of stuff he had. I think the kiss on the forehead was basically his kiss of death. That was it. They couldn't take no more. That's it. That's all in the story.
Yep, 100%. D Jones, talk to me.
Yeah, so I heard the same thing that he got released over a surgery. They wanted him to rehab a certain way, and he didn't want to. So for that reason, I heard they wasn't gonna pay you all this money, and you can't play another year, so you gotta go. And then I hear the next day that he passionately kissed a man on the forehead, and I say passionately because you can only passionately kiss somebody on the forehead.
Right.
There's no other way to kiss somebody on the forehead. It's gonna be passionately. Because I remember when I was at Planet Fitness one day, and anyway, I want to tell that story. But you can you can only passionately kiss somebody on the forehead, and to be in the locker room and get passionately kissed on your forehead is a no-no. I think in any locker room of any sport, unless it's the WNBA.
100%. Let's keep this thing moving on, man. I don't know if you guys heard about this story too, but Luka Doncic, man, according to a lot of people, he lost a lot of weight and he even put on some muscles. I don't know if you've been hearing this, man, but the words come out of LA, Howie, that he's coming into camp looking like a whole different man. He even got on record saying he feels a lot lighter, everything else. This change your thought process on the Lakers, how they gonna look coming into the season, Howie?
I saw that. I saw a little bit of that. He looked good. He looked good. He did lose weight. I saw that. I saw that. You know what, man? I don't know what it does for the team overall, but I know that does good for him. You know what I'm saying? You know, you know, losing weight is always good. You got your breath up, you got your wind up a little more. You know, has a capacity, but I don't know what that does for his defense.
Nothing.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that helps him. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. But you know, if the whole team does that, you know what I'm saying, maybe that's a bit, you know what I mean? But I don't know. I don't know. Him getting in shape is one thing, you know what I'm saying, you know, but maybe is he working out with LeBron though? What's the chemistry? Because one person doing one thing is okay, but what are y'all doing right now together?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To make sure that you can go and give it your best. So I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Him losing weight and being in better shape, is it good? Yeah, for him, maybe. Yeah, for the team, I don't know.
All right, let me hear what your thoughts are.
I'm sitting back and I'm just wondering, this dude ain't been in LA a whole year yet. And he done had plastic surgery done. Is he really losing weight or did he have a BBL?
Say
I
a
don't know.
BBL.
Oh, he's a BBL.
BB whatever. BB, I don't care. All right, whatever. He had plastic surgery. Anyway, move to the next person.
You mean a tummy tuck?
D, what's your take on this, bro?
I don't think this is the first time he lost weight in the offseason. He came in skinny before, but I think he got a problem with probably beer. I think he be having that. He got an old beer belly weight thing going on because he like to drink beer. So yes, in the summertime you're gonna work out. He's on man health. This is to help his image because his image was damaged in Dallas when the GM is calling you fat and you gotta go. Your image is at stake. So I think I don't know how much this is gonna help the Lakers. I still think Luka is the white James Harden. They play similar style, and James ain't never won. And we gonna see the Lakers franchise is different. So in the long run, in a year or two, they're gonna get their best center in the game, whoever it's gonna be, because they always do. And it might work in the future, but it ain't gonna work this season.
Okay. With that being said, let's continue to move on, man. I forgot to talk about this NFL story, so let me go back to the NFL, man. I forgot to talk about this. Let me tell you guys out there. I'm not sure if you guys heard this or not, but Cleveland Browns owner Jimmy Haslam is cautiously optimistic about his running back Quinshawn Judkins, if whether or not he's going to play for the Browns. Because why? Guess what, y'all? Another Browns player, the third one in his last calendar year, was arrested on domestic violence charge. Now, this kid ain't even signed yet. You know what I mean? He's a rookie. He's one of the kids that was drafted. He's 21 years old. He's selected 36 overall out of Ohio State, trying to replace Nick Chubb. Gets into a domestic violence situation, and now he ain't even signed. And the owner's telling him to, don't worry, get your life in order. You should be straight. Now, I hope y'all caught that part. The owner said, get your life straight, and he ain't signed yet. Howie, what's your take on that, bro?
Oh my God, man. you know what? I hope that he didn't really do nothing for real, because
Right.
you know we talked about this before. How women do lie, things happen. You know, you may get into a debate with your girl or something, and then she calls the police, and now it's domestic violence. So it could be something like that, you know,
Mhm.
or it could be where he actually put his hands on her. Hopefully not. I'm praying that it is really overblown more than it is. Young brother, man, you got a long way to go, man.
Yeah, you do. Let me tell y'all a quick story, man. Can I just tell y'all a quick story? Real quick story. Let me tell you. Last night I'm going out to dinner. I go out to dinner with my wife. My wife is she went to make a quick run while I'm standing outside a Cheesecake Factory. This black dude gets into it with this white girl outside of the Cheesecake Factory in the Prudential Center. I know you all know about the Prudential Center. She's screaming, "Give me my phone! Give me my phone!" She breaks his glass. She breaks the windshield mirror. He has some kind of rock or something in his hand. He does all kind of damage to his car. Dude doesn't do anything. Of course, the police are called. By the time the police rolled up, all the folks who were standing there was like, he did this, he did that. And I saw the whole thing. He ain't do nothing. He ain't do nothing.
Damn.
And I just wanted to make sure I let you all know he ain't do nothing, because I think, Mo, this is the world we're in. You know what I mean? When domestic violence charges happen on you, when you don't, even if you don't do anything. Because
Absolutely. Absolutely.
They're gonna take you.
right.
Listen, they're gonna take you as soon as she say he did whatever. You going? You gone? You ain't going home that night. You might go home tomorrow because number one, they don't give bail in Massachusetts to domestic violence people, because the last person they gave bail to went home and killed the chick.
That's
One
right.
white guy out in Somerville. So
Yep.
you don't get bail. They stopped that. They don't get bail. You won't. They're gonna have a dangerous hearing. Oh man, listen.
And you know what though? In some
But my thing
states,
is this: what's up with
look,
playing football in Ohio? Remember a few years back, everybody on the Bengals had a record or something like that. Was it the Bengals? Like they had the whole criminal, the whole like it was a whole criminal. Now what's up with playing football in Ohio?
I don't know, but Howie, what were you trying to say real
well,
fast?
what I was gonna say was he right though. It's crazy with Ohio, but I was gonna say that in some states, whoever called the police first, that person go to jail. So, like
Wow.
for instance, in Illinois for domestic violence. So, like even if the man calls on a woman, she's going to jail. Or in some states, both people go to jail.
That's
If
where
somebody calls, they arrest both parties. And so it just depends. And I'm telling you, it escalates from an argument to domestic violence once people start cussing and all that, and somebody call the police. Now it's domestic violence. So, in a nutshell, I'm just hoping that it's something simple like that with him, because that's nothing. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? You know what I
yeah.
mean? So I hope it's not nothing real serious. If it is, man, damn, man,
That's messed up.
another athlete making a bad decision, man.
D Jones, talk to me, bro. What's your take on this? Because domestic violence is one of those things, bro, where you get arrested like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, even if she lied and he didn't do it, by the optics, it's already looking bad because they got a history in the NFL. I think Kareem Hunt did it before he got drafted. I
Yep.
think Joe Mixon did it before he got drafted. We seen the Ray Rice video, so it's almost like this is what these guys do for some reason, and it's usually with a white girl. So it don't look good. I hope he didn't do it. I hope they got video evidence to show that he didn't put his hands on nobody, because you don't want to mess up your career before you even start.
Yeah, but D Jones, let me just say this. You brought up Ray Rice. I think the NFL was going down one different path until people saw the Ray Rice video when he
Exactly.
knocked that girl out cold. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And he dragged her out the elevator. You know what I
Because
mean?
he only got like 2 or 3 games suspension. Yeah.
Yeah.
They seen the video, and
Yeah.
his career was done.
It's after they saw the video, he never played in the NFL again. People tend to not realize that he never played another down. And me and my boy at the time got into an argument. He gonna play in the NFL. I said, dude, he's done. He's never gonna play in the NFL again. And you know what? He never did.
he never did. Ever.
No, ever.
Never.
Once you see the brutality, and I think that's what the NFL is really scared of, is that they're thinking these big, strong dudes are laying these girls out cold, which some of them probably are. You know what I mean? Like, you never know. You know what I mean? You never know.
But is he good? Because like I said, Kareem Hunt still in the league. Joe Mixon's still in the league.
Right. And but they both of them are in the league without no videos either. Also, D.
Right. Well, no, they have video on both of them.
Not. I meant video like of that. You know what I mean? Of them knocking them out cold. They have video of them tussling. They have video of them running up and down the stairs. They have video, but they don't have no video of them actually putting their hands on.
I think they do. Kareem Hunt.
Really? I gotta look that up. I gotta have White Chocolate look it up. I'm gonna have White Chocolate look it up. Like we're gonna circle back to that. Now, Howie, it's about time to get ready to get into these top five because you know we got to do that, but we got a lot to talk about with these top five. So the first one up is top 5 reasons to you, Howie Bell, that the shooter was upset at the NFL.
And you know, I intentionally didn't write this down because I wanted to just go off of my own, you know, thoughts here on this. Number 5, I would say that he was flat out goddamn delusional. There's no reason for him to go after the NFL. I mean, no reason. He didn't even go after his local community college where he didn't go play at. You didn't do nothing. You didn't even associate with football after probably junior varsity. There's no way in hell. Another one reason why he went after them is because he's damn delusional. He's an idiot, man. We got a lot of issues out here. I'm gonna tell you something. Another thing is too, Trump has empowered all the idiots.
True.
He fired everybody. He empowered everybody that's an idiot, and you know that's part of it as well. Let's not dismiss that. This guy has created so much turmoil and so much hell that people feel comfortable doing anything they goddamn want to do. You know what I'm saying? So let's say that. I'm gonna say this one and go to my number 2. All of the damn mental institutions are closed. There's nowhere for them to go. If you think about it, it used to be a lot of places, even in Detroit, we had mental institutions. I think it's called the Lafayette Clinic or something. They closed that. All of the mental patients just start running around, being around everybody else. I mean, just they're like it's normal. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, they just walking around, smiling. Hey, how you doing? You don't know this dude is crazy as hell. We laughing about this shit, but this is for real.
I know. That's what I'm laughing.
You know what I'm saying? No, we just had a guy go in Walmart the other day here in Michigan and stab 11 people.
Yeah.
Stab 11 people. Let me just start stabbing people. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, people are losing it. So I'm gonna say that. And the number one reason I say that this guy did this is because he lost so much money in Vegas, he didn't know what else to do but drive to New York and kill somebody.
Yep, that's probably what
he probably lost a minute. That could be a possibility too. It's a conspiracy right now at this point, but I'm gonna say he lost. Like Mo, would you say anybody that can drive from one coast to the next non-stop? Only thing he did was get gas and piss.
You sound like
he was on a mission,
Matt
baby.
Barnes to you? How? And you sound like Matt. Remember when Matt Barnes got in the car? He was so pissed. He got in the car after Derek Fisher, and I think he said he even had a diaper on. He's so mad he didn't want to stop the piss. Remember that?
That's crazy. I don't even remember that. That's crazy.
Yeah, look it up because you know I know how you like to do homework. Oh, I
right.
Details. Dude was so mad at somebody about. I think it was Derek Fisher, but I might like.
Oh no, yeah, I remember that. No, he drove and when they had a fight with him, didn't he?
Yeah.
Derek Fisher.
Okay, I remember that. I do remember that.
And he didn't even stop. The only time he stopped was to get gas. He didn't even stop to piss. He just he was that mad.
He was that mad.
Yeah, like that's a touch of mental health, if you ask me, bro. Like that's ridiculous, you know. But he didn't drive from coast to coast. He drove at least a good 15 hours though. But anyway, what are your thoughts, Parsons, Mo? Talk to me.
Yeah, and I had something different because I didn't know the information, so I'm just saying. The first thing, he was sitting back. He was just mad because somebody must probably promise him something and didn't come through.
Yep, that's one. Yep.
That might happen. That might have happened. I mean, he might have like, don't y'all said I was going to intern this year. Like, you 40 years old. Like, you still want to intern at the NFL? Yeah, I want to intern. They probably turned him down. You know? I think he was sitting back and he was in that car. The car probably was making some noises, and he had already said, "I'm not getting nothing fixed on this car." He double parked it anyway, right in front of the building, so he knew that was the end. He knew it was gonna be over. So he said, "I'm not getting nothing fixed on the car." He was a very focused individual, so I'm just trying to figure out the music selection of a guy riding from Las Vegas to New York. Like, was it DMX? Was it Rage Against the Machine? Was it Onyx? Throw your guns in the air. I mean, my 9mm goes bang.
Did you hear how he just said we're not going to take it?
What? What'd he say?
How he just was saying it, we're not going to take it.
No, that was D. Joe.
That was D today.
And then my last one, it was more than likely, and I won't be surprised if they say it was fantasy football.
Yeah, that's a good point.
It was fantasy football. And something happened, or Goodell or somebody at the league office might have did something that messed up his fantasy football. And he was like, damn it, I was going to win this year. And he just jumped in his car. That was it.
Okay, D, let me get your 5.
Okay, number 5, I got. He lost on Madden that day. You ever had a close game on Madden?
Yeah.
You ever been super close to winning and you throw an interception at the end of the game? I think he lost on Madden.
Yeah, he could.
Number 4, he could have been a Browns fan. Like, fuck it. This ain't gonna happen. I'm about to go shoot somebody. Number 3, I got, it probably was FanDuel. He probably lost a grip. Just like I always said, lost in the casino. It's on your phone now. I didn't lost so much money on my phone that is crazy. So it could have been that. 2, he probably, like you said, he didn't even make it to his PAL league. Like he must have been going through this since elementary school. It just never made it. He didn't get on the PAL team. Now he older. He can't go do nothing to the PAL league, the little league. So, and then number 1, he was in Las Vegas. So I'm thinking the whole defensive line of the Raiders got to his girl.
Oh,
damn.
Probably, you never know. Probably.
Damn.
Probably. Howie, give me your top 5 reasons the NFL and Roger Goodell must be talking about today on the lines of excuses. Because they got a whole bunch of them. They got them ready for so they don't lose no money. You know what I mean? They got them. So what's your take on this, Howie?
Yeah, they sit up there trying to make excuses for every damn thing. I'll tell you that much. They're trying to change CTE. CTE, what is that? They're trying to change everything. What is CTE? Can't take enough. What are they doing up there? I don't know what the hell they doing, man. Frank, I really don't know. And like I said, this was, all the time. I think they're going to be trying to do some kind of damage control, but they better talk about it. You know what I'm saying? They better talk about it. But at the same time, going back to it, this guy's a lunatic. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really think the onus is on the NFL as much as we think it is. You know what I'm saying? I don't really think that like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's early. That's early. But I don't know. You know what I'm saying? That's really all I got to say. But I don't think that they're up doing too much of nothing other than saying, well, if we got to talk about, hits to the head and we got to talk about that, we can do that. We've already talked about it. We are making steps towards it and all that stuff. But I don't think they're getting ready to wear the big padded helmets they wear in practice in the game. I don't think that's about to start happening. So, that's really it for me with that.
Okay, Mo, give me your 5 if you got 5.
All right, I got number 5. He's talking about safety today. Safety all across the board. Everything is safety. Safety for the players. Safety for the employees. Everything is safety. They want to change the toilet paper because it might scratch your ass too hard. Safety across the board. They talking about safety. Don't talk about the shooter. We want to talk about everything being safety. They will talk about CTE. They will say how much they invest. They're gonna put up numbers to make you like, okay, y'all doing something. They're gonna probably throw a whole lot of it's soon to come. In the upcoming days, they're gonna put out all these numbers and reports of what they have done with CTE, investigation reports, how much they spend, donate, and blah blah blah. They might even do a CTE commercial. I think maybe they might be investing in some bulletproof vests in the office. I don't know. They might. I mean, you know, I wouldn't. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with a piece of Kevlar, somebody coming through. And on top of that, you know, who's licensed to carry now?
Got
So,
good point.
they're going to start making sure people, when you go employed with the NFL, they're going to be like, well, are you licensed to carry? Well, you can work in New York.
Mm-hmm.
And the last one, you know, they're gonna up the age for people who want to volunteer their time and intern at the NFL. So this won't happen again.
I don't know about that one. Okay, that's D. What's your take on this?
So he's definitely Roger Goodell is definitely looking for a distraction. First,
Right.
you want to know, is my personal address out here? Did anybody got my personal address? That's what he want to know first. Number two, we must protect the referees for the Kansas City Chiefs at all costs. Don't let nobody hurt the refs that's refereeing the Kansas City Chiefs game. Number three, did anybody beat up that girlfriend today? Because we got to get something else in the news.
That's
Number
very true.
two, go interview Jerry Jones because he's gonna take all the focus off of this. And number one, he probably wondering, where's Colin Kaepernick when you need him?
D, that's a good 5. I like your 5, D. That's a good 5.
Okay.
That's a good 5. All right, Howie, let's keep this thing rolling. Let me hear about you, about your top 5 NFL teams that are on the brink of success. And people ain't talking about them. Or people are talking about them. But to you, and I know Detroit Lions is one of them. So
He's gonna say Lions for all 5. So you might as well.
Well, you know,
he can't do that.
You know, in a perfect world, yes, of course I would. You know, but I'm not going to do that. But I am going to say this. I'm going to be honest with you, and I know that this is not even a low hanging fruit, as you would say, Frank, but somebody low on the list. Number 5, the Cincinnati Bengals really are on the brink. They have been on the brink for a minute too. And I think they just need some adjustments defensive-wise. If they could just I don't know if it's coaching. I don't know what's going on there. You know what I'm saying? But they better hurry up because Joe Burrow's window with them is going to close. He's not going to be patient for too much longer.
Mm-hmm.
But I believe that that's a team that's on their way. I like the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I really do. I think that's a team that's kind of being slept on for a while. They've always kind of been there. They be making it to the playoffs. They do a little thing. You know what I'm saying? They make it happen. They got a good quarterback. I think that's a team that's being slept on. The Los Angeles Chargers. Come on, man. We're hardball, man. That team is almost they're this close to being ready. This close. You know what I'm saying? That they right there, bro. Only thing they need is to get out of the LA Lakers mindset. Just be like, we the football team. We not the basketball team. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do our thing and we gonna kind of pop them off. My man with the beach hair, the beach boy, Jacksonville. What's his name? The quarterback?
Trevor Lawrence.
Trevor Lawrence. Come on, man. You better get off the pot, Trevor Lawrence. Y'all, this is your time. Now you've been in the league now long enough. You know what I'm saying? Because your team has always been right there. You had a good season a couple years ago, but you've been kind of having a slump. I think the Jacksonville Jaguars on their way. And my last team that I would say that's on their way to being there is the Detroit Lions. Why wouldn't I? Because the Lions are this close to a Super Bowl. They was almost there a couple years ago. They had defensive problems last year. The only thing they missing right now is a little bit of oomph to get over the hump. My boys, man, them Lions, baby, they on their way. They on their way to success.
I thought you were going to say a little bit of luck. That's what I thought you were gonna say.
Little
But okay.
little
Okay. He
Yo,
said,
the
"You should have loved." He said, Okay, I give you that. I give you that." Mo, where you at? Mo, give me your top 5 teams that are on the brink of success.
I got the Detroit Lions down there at number 5. Every time I watch the Detroit Lions play and the fans, you know what it remind me of? That old Geico commercial when the guy with the fish rice said, "You almost had it."
Wow.
Yes, a little bit more. I think the Pittsburgh Steelers can pull it out. I think they got a good accumulation of veterans on the team, along with the young staff that they got, the young guys that they got coming in. I think they got enough veterans to put together one good year to actually just pull it off.
Mm-hmm.
I think so. Number 3, my New York Giants.
Mm-hmm.
I'm taking my Giants at number 3. We
I
got
knew
a
you
Super
wanted
Bowl
that.
winning quarterback. And
I
the
knew you
first
wanted
time we got a black starting quarterback in New York. It might just change something.
that. Mm-hmm.
You talking about
Number
Russell
2,
Wilson?
well,
Yeah,
he about to, yeah.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, here he go. You listen, the dynasty is over. Tom's not coming out the tunnel again. Get used to it. Ain't no more anyway. No title, no town. Anyway, oh my bad. The Washington Commanders. They made a lot of add-ons, and long they get this wide receiver and McLaurin together. And number 1, I think Baltimore. This is it, baby. This is it for Baltimore.
he slammed his book. He meant that. He meant
This
that,
is it for
y'all.
Baltimore. I want Baltimore just because I want Lamar to win. Because
Right.
so much has been put against him since he's not even been in the league, before he even got in the league. He can't do this, can't do that. And he's proven everybody wrong. And the only thing he hasn't done is win that ring.
All right, D Jones, give me your top 5 NFL teams on the brink of success.
All right, this was a lot of thinking because I do like Baltimore. I like Buffalo. I like the Chargers. I like all those teams. But I'm gonna start off with a team I think got success in the future. They might be 2 or 3 years away from being a contender, but I'm gonna go to New England Patriots. Since y'all want to throw y'all team in there, we got brand new head coach that been there before that can really coach, and I think we got a nice future quarterback in Drake May. Number 4, I'm gonna go because the Steelers, they never have a losing season. If they can just play the right way and don't have to rely on Aaron Rodgers, but just for him not to mess up, I think the Steelers can make some noise. Next, I'm gonna go with the team I hate the most, with the city I love the most, the Detroit Lions. I think that their window is closing because I think their best coaches have left. I don't really believe in Dan Campbell. Not his decision making. He's a great coach, but his decision making is pretty bad. So I think their window is closing. I got the Bears because I think they might have the best coach in the division now. And I think in 2 or 3 seasons, Caleb Williams might be the best quarterback in that division. And then I'm going to go, I think they got a hell of an offensive lineup, the Falcons. I think the Falcons might potentially make some noise in a year or 2.
All right, I like your list. I like your list. And in the flavor of always mixing things up and keeping it light and everything else, you know, I got to throw you all a question in here and there. And here's my question today with my top 5. Howie Bell, give me your top 5 best actors in a comedy film. Not comedic actors, but your best actors in a comedy film.
Yeah, that's still tough, man. Yeah, that's still tough business. You know what I'm saying? But I gotta go with Bill Murray though first out the gate. You know what I'm saying? And some of these guys they comedians too, but they're really good actors. Bill Murray is one of the best ever to do it, especially in Groundhog Day. I don't know if y'all know about Bill Murray like that. And Steve Martin. Come on, man. We gotta mention Steve Martin. Of course he was a stand-up comedian. You know, he was a wild and crazy guy and all that stuff. But listen, bro, this guy's one of the best actors ever to ever do it, bro. And then I gotta go with Gene Wilder. I don't know if y'all know how good Gene Wilder was, One of the best, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory ever, best comedic actors ever. And I gotta go with Jim Carrey after that. Jim Carrey is incredible. Of course he did stand up. But one of the best actors, if you ever seen a movie called Liar Liar, you ain't seen the movie if you ain't seen that. That's one of the best comedic performances of all time. Period. Flat out point blank. And number one is my dog Eddie Murphy. I gotta go with another comedic. One of the best comedic actors of all time. Ever to ever be on screen. I don't give a damn what movie you pick. Choose one.
Okay. Let's talk to Mo. Mo, give me your best top 5 actors in a comedy film.
All right, so I picked mine with the movie that it was. So I got Joe Pesci and My Cousin Vinny. I think that's classic right there. He played that role. I love Joe Pesci and My Cousin Vinny. Everybody in Welcome Home, Roscoe Jenkins. Everybody who played in that movie, greatest acting, I swear to God, one of the best complete comedy movies ever made from beginning to end. Welcome Home, Roscoe Jenkins. Luke Wilson in Death at a Funeral. He was the white guy that was supposed to be high on the drugs, sitting on the roof. If you ever
Yeah.
seen Death at a Funeral,
Yeah, that
a
was hilarious.
hilarious movie. For him to play, he played that role right there. To play the high dude like that, I like
Yeah.
that right there.
Yeah, he did.
Robert Townsend in the Hollywood Shuffle.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I love the way he hooked it up, all the different characters that he had, the undercover cops sneaking into the movies, all that. I love that. And my number one, Richard Pryor, Which Way Is Up, baby?
Okay.
You don't get no better than that.
All right. I like your list too. D, talk to me. D Jones.
Okay, because Frank, these Negroes cheated. You said actors, not comedic actors.
Yeah,
And they
I
named
said it.
Eddie Murphy and Richard.
D,
Of
D.
course.
Actors though.
He didn't put that in the text. He didn't put
Yeah.
not comedy. He said actors.
Actors in a comedy film. So
Thank you,
I
D.
went.
I mean, don't Richard Pryor got a sad part?
He's a comic.
He got a sad part, right?
Whatever.
Hey, D, I'm gonna give you your kudos because you paid attention in class last
Yeah.
night.
Thank you. I went actors. And number 5, I don't know if he's a comedic actor or not, but I got Terry Crews in White Chicks. He made White Chicks funny. Terry Crews did his thing.
Yeah.
Number 4, I got Wesley and Woody in White Man Can't Jump. One of my favorite comedies of all time. They just was hilarious. Wesley and Woody. Number 3, I got Robert De Niro in Meet the Parents. Robert De Niro was funny as hell.
Yeah.
Number 2, Tom Hanks, Forrest Gump. One of the greatest movies ever made. One of the greatest performances ever made by an actor doing a comedy. And number 1, the funniest actor in any movie that's not a comedic actor, Robert Downey Jr. in Tropical Thunder.
Yeah.
Can't get no funnier than that.
I
You
thought you was gonna
cannot
say.
not take. You cannot not take it. His list is good. I like his list.
I thought you was gonna say Robert De Niro.
I did.
Oh, did you? Okay.
I said Meet the Parents.
Meet the Parents. Yep, both of them. Meet the Parents and Meet the Focker. Yeah, he was great.
Yeah, he did that. All right, let me just see if we get this last one in real fast before I bring in White Chocolate. 5 NFL teams. Nope, we did that. Top 5 things that happen when you know a team is in for a long season. Howie, and we know it, and we already know some of the excuses that are ready. But Howie, give me your top 5 reasons. Let's go.
Well, you already know one of them is gonna be man, our coach. It's coaching, man. We ain't got our coaching staff together. That's got to be number 5. I mean, it got to be on everybody. I mean, our coaches. We ain't got the coaches together. Look at D Jones already talking about the Lions. Our coach. We don't have no coaches. It's coaching. Man, listen, man. That's an excuse that every team on the verge of losing is gonna use. Well, here's another one here. You know this one's gonna happen. We got too many players holding out. They ain't coming to training camp. They holding out. They came out. They come too late. They ain't working out. They rusty. You know what I'm saying? Why we 4-1. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, 1-4. You know, because we had players hold out and do this and that. So that's always an excuse. And you already know injuries is the number one excuse that anybody will ever use. We hurt. We hurt, boss. We hurt, boss. Boss, we hurt. We can't move. You know what I'm saying? We got 8 Joel Embiids on our team. We hurt. We don't know what to do out here. You know what I'm saying? So that's going to be an excuse. And of course, here we go. The last one I'm gonna say is we in a tough division. Everybody good. You know what I'm saying? Especially them AFC boys. Everybody gonna use that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's too good. You know what I'm saying? We in a tough division. If we was in the NFC South, we'd be dominating. You know, and all that kind of stuff. So it's a million excuses for those one of them. Oh, of course, I'm sorry, I forgot. The refs. They work with Jerry Jones. They got us in the streak back. They got about the refs. And that's it.
You got about the refs. Mo, you got 5 different ones, or you gonna have the same?
I thought we were doing 5 things that when you know a team is in for a long season. I ain't know we were doing excuses. I put down, you know your team is in for a long season when they play in Dallas. That's number 5 right there. That's a definite the team is in for a long season. They play in Dallas. Number 4, they keep chasing what they once were. They're going to get the perfect quarterback like they had when they won all those Super Bowls in the past. We're going to have the right coach and quarterback combination like we had. It's over. They're y'all in for a long season. They don't realize the dynasty is over. That's what they keep talking about. Remember we was doing it last time? We gonna bring it back. Y'all in for a long season. When the owner won't shut up, he just keep talking and saying ridiculous, reckless, whatever. They know they in for a long season, boy. And you know you in for a long season when they start playing old videos of the winning team during the regular season. You in for a long season, dog.
Try to keep the viewers. Try to keep the viewers. Yeah, they do that a lot. D. Jones.
Okay. Top 5 reasons you know you win for a long season. Is a first-year head coach. Did your coach get up and go, Duval? If you got a first-year head coach, you probably in, or first-time head coach.
Wait, what did you just say?
For a long season. Duval. And I feel a little insulted by the last top 5. I do feel a little insulted. So I'm gonna say, is your quarterback Jameis Winston or Russell Wilson? You in for a long ass season. Your backup is famous Jameis, and you talking trash to us? Are you a Cowboys fan? You in for a long season. Number 2 is injuries. That's you really in for a long season. And number 1, who's your quarterback? If you don't have a good quarterback, you're not winning nothing.
100%.
Top 5.
100%.
The only thing we left out is if you get kissed on the forehead by your teammate. You in for a long season.
A passionate kiss. A passionate
forehead kiss. Nah, you kiss somebody on the forehead, you went for a short season. You out of here. Your season's over.
Would they like just getting out the shower? Like,
this nigga got water. Like, hey, D. Jones, this nigga got glistening water coming off his body. And he giving a nigga a wet kiss. He gave this nigga a wet forehead kiss.
This water was glistening all over your body.
Did you finish it? Did you go mwah? Or did you just go mwah? Did you finish this forehead kiss?
Oh, wait. I want to know, did he grab his head and do? Because usually when you kiss somebody, you grab their head.
Is it more disrespectful to use one hand or both hands?
Did he caress his head?
I know, right?
Well, hold up, not to cuff their head to put their hand behind their head. Oh,
Yeah,
y'all
what was
killing
the conversation before that? Yeah, last night, man, I went to go see Superman.
White Chocolate's in the building, y'all. What do we miss, White Chocolate?
First of all, I'm not kissing nobody on no forehead, so don't get your hopes up. Number one.
If
Number
you
two.
did, if you did, you better come on 100 tomorrow with pink on.
All right.
You better have CTE.
Yeah.
Number
go
two,
ahead.
Frank, it's too bad we can't post clips anymore because there are actually 2 clips of Kareem Hunt and Joe Mixon. Those videos, I watched them before I came on. So they are out there. And
Well, hold
was
on.
it Howie?
Are they actually physically assaulting the women in the videos?
Yes.
Yeah.
Somebody got kicked.
Yep.
Somebody kicked one of them.
Yep. Kareem
What
Hunt,
are
the one
on
that kicked the
YouTube?
girl.
What are you on YouTube?
I just Googled it, and then if you type in Kareem Hunt domestic dispute video and Joe Mixon domestic dispute and Google it, and it'll bring in it'll show you some different videos.
Okay. All right,
And too bad we lost Howie because I think he's the one that mentioned Fred Sanford earlier.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And I think the phrase he was looking for is, "How'd you like 5 cross your lips?"
No.
No, he's doing that too.
No, he's doing this.
Fred,
I know he
when
was doing
somebody
this,
was-
but the phrase
when-
is, "How'd you like 5 cross your lips?"
when somebody was zesty, he'd be like,
Yeah, he did that. Oh, there's Howie. Howie's back. Okay, Howie, get ready to give us. Yeah, it's the time. Tell us what you got going on this weekend, Howie, and where can we check you out? And how can we follow you? What's going on?
Hey man, always Howie Bizzell, HOWIEBIZZELL on the gram. And I got a show tomorrow in Detroit at the Aretha Franklin Amphitheater, formerly known as Shane Park. And I'm doing a Jazzy Wednesday. So I'm opening up for that tomorrow. So y'all come see me in Detroit, man.
Thank you for that, Howie. Well, Mo, tell everybody what's going on with you and how they can follow you.
follow me, MOE_comic is on Instagram, Maurice Smith on Facebook. And like I say, I'll be out in Cambridge this weekend. Smile High Comedy, the only 420 comedy show in New England.
Here it is, D Jones.
I'm hoping Howie let me go with him to this jazz thing tomorrow. Friday I'm performing. I don't the address on my phone, so I don't know what. And then August 15th, erotic poetry and comedy, and then all next month I'll be in Elkhart, Indiana, and South Bend, Indiana.
D Jones, one thing I always ask the comics is know where you're going so you can tell the world, bro, because
it's on my phone, and I'm on my phone.
I understand. You gotta know it, bro. We're trying to help you, bro. We're trying to help you.
I get it. It's like a private birthday party event type of
Oh,
thing.
yeah. And we don't want that, so we already understand it. And White Chocolate, thank you for doing the work behind the scenes. Appreciate you, and tell everybody how they can follow you.
Follow me and Frank on Boston Straight Shooters on Facebook and YouTube.
There it is. Name of the show is called Box Seats. We're on every day, Monday through Friday from 5 to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We replay it again at 11 o'clock at night. Tomorrow's show, we're going to do a follow-up on the shooter because there's a lot of stuff that's still coming out about that. We're trying to make light of it. It's a really serious situation. Prayers up to the family and stuff like that. But, we're going to follow that up too. And we got a lot more questions to talk about. Some things rotating towards the Lakers, Marcus Smart, Lakers, some stuff is going on with that too. We'll figure it all out. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Thank you all for watching. Name of the show's Box Seats. Peace.
Forehead kisses.